are you, and what is 9 to 5 Records?
I'm Nick Karwacki, and 9 to 5 Records is my label. We've been around for about a year now. Focus on punk, hardcore, emo, ska, whatever. And it's been fun. It's been small. But it's been fun. Not making huge profits, but hey, something to do.
Why did you start this label? Was it an idea you had for a while before actually doing anything?
It was an idea I've had since I was a kid. Yeah, pretty much. It's been an idea since I was a kid. And then once I met more people like Jay and like Justin and everybody else, met some bands, that's when I was like, yeah, I can do that. So.
What does a label do for a band that they can't do for themselves?
Honestly, not a whole lot besides. Well, in my case, we're really small. We don't do a whole lot, but we put up money for releases. Eventually, we should be able to start paying people for their studio time. Man, I sound like a jerk. But it's like we don't, right now we're really small and can't do all of that. So really, we just do like distribution, I guess, for now until we have more money to help bands out even more. We've been trying to help bands out with like tour dates and stuff around here, and that kind of thing, and a little bit of like recording stuff. Like I've recorded a little teeny bit of stuff on my laptop, which ends up not even being used. But we just help bands out, tell them what to do, not tell them what to do, but give them ideas on things, and I make artwork sometimes for the bands, or arrange layouts for the packaging.
Yeah. All right. On your Facebook, it says, "Ask us how we feel about punk and hardcore." How do you feel about punk and hardcore?
Wow. It's probably something I said to make us sound really cool, but I grew up on the stuff. I care about it. What I don't care about is, especially in like hardcore, the heavier hardcore, and you'll hear like the Ditch Digger guys complain about it too, is like the whole tough guy thing. Like that's starting to get really old. But I just love punk and hardcore, and I've been listening to this stuff forever, and most of it means something to me. So that's what I think about it.
Oh, all right. Is your label exclusive to punk and hardcore?
I wouldn't say that. We have an EP coming out soon that I haven't really talked about, which I should, from my friend, my buddy that I went to high school with. He records under the name India Inc., and he just recorded like this really interesting sounding EP. It's like all acoustic guitars and like backmasked electric guitars and stuff, and like a lot of noise. It's cool. It's cool. I don't know what to compare it to because I'm ignorant, but that's basically that's one sort of expansion from that. And then we have another band now, actually, Radio Reds from North Carolina, and they're kind of a punk band, but I think they sound like Kings of Leon, honestly, and that's another departure from that. I want to get a rapper too, so any rappers,
Yeah, that's another thing. If like a band is watching this and wants to talk to you about putting something out from 9 to 5, what's the best way to contact you?
The best way to contact me would be either to, post on the 9 to 5 Records Facebook wall, find me on Facebook, my name is Nicholas Karwacki, or my email is nick9259to5@gmail.com.
Alright, then what are some bands signed to this label?
Oh, let's see if I remember all this. Well, the first band we ever put out was Strongheld. Awesome, like, pop-punk hardcore band from, like, the Pearl River, Nanuet area of New York. Rockland County. Tongue Biter, which, I probably should have mentioned this earlier in the interview. Jay and Matt from Tongue Biter also helped me out, as well as Justin, who used to be actually in Tongue Biter. He used to be, and Odd Ones Out. But yeah, we put out 3 Tongue Biter records, actually. Put out Loathing in a Dead City, If You're Gonna Be Two-Faced, those are 2 EPs, and then we were supposed to put out the Wake Up EP, and that ended up being a Wake Up plus the rest of everything else, so. And then, in August we put out Stays, Dead Traditions EP, and then this winter, it's popping, like, we got, a More Faster EP, Social Standards full length, Praxis full length, 3-way split with More Faster, Social Standards, and Panda Scientist. Maybe a Panda Scientist EP. India Ink EP. Ditch Digger EP at some point. A Wastoids record. Wastoids is a newer band that we have from Texas, San Antonio area. Really good hardcore band, actually. They were talking about a 3-way split with some friends of theirs. We got the Radio Reds record coming out. So those are all the bands we got right now. Batting 1,000 once we do something. Everyone you knew, the acoustic project with me and Jay, we got something coming out soon. So yeah, I'm sure there's something I'm missing, and I'm sorry.
How do you make CDs for when you're putting out a record?
I do it all myself here. That's something people either don't expect, or if they're actually familiar with the label, they look at the stuff I'm making and realize, oh, that makes sense. But I feel like that's gone in the whole DIY thing too, and maybe it's not, but But I do everything here. I'll usually if I don't do the artwork myself, I usually use artwork that somebody else sent me, arrange it in Photoshop, and email it to myself so I can use it on another computer that has a printer in my house. Print it all out on a template if I'm using a sleeve, and then fold, on cardstock, and I'll cut it out, fold it. There you go, CD sleeve. Or I get the stuff printed out at Staples. I get the hookup over there too. That's nice. And CDs, I actually most other labels, they use they outsource a duplicating company. But right now, and I'm actually working on getting my own duplicator. But right now, I burn the CDs, and then I have a label kit and a program, and actually I can probably find that unit to better explain this. You don't have to move the camera, but here it is. But putting the labels on, people ask me how I get them on and look kind of decent. I have this thing right here, and I buy the labels from Staples. I put them on, press it down, not as aggressively, but with the CD on it too, and then it comes out nice,
All right. Well, hey, thanks for doing this interview.
Hey, before you finish, I gotta ask with the punches. I want to ask with the punches what it's like to be on the same label that put out 4 Minute Mile. They'll understand that question.
All right.
Oh, you want me to sign out and all that? Hold on. I told you this was gonna be retarded. There it is, y'all. 9 to 5 Records. David Weddle. We out.